Hi there. Just a quick hello this evening to say hi and Happy New Year, and to tell you how happy I am to have released my next new ghost story collection, Haunted Towns, More Ghost Stories of Newfoundland and Labrador. It's listed, not just listed, but it's up on, described, etc. on all the sites. Amazon, just a cover right here. Chapters, Indigo, nationally, internationally, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, all over the world, .ca, .com, UK, everywhere. I'm so pleased to tell you about it. I don't have a hard copy to show you because they're being shipped as I speak, so I don't have any hard copies to show you, but the minute I get them, believe me, I'll certainly be showing them. The book itself is it's volume 2 of the last collection, Haunted Towns, Ghost Stories of Newfoundland and Labrador, which did and is doing and still doing extremely well, very, very popular. This one, I decided to do this one because the popularity of the first one motivated me to do another collection. So these stories are true stories that have been sent to me by other people from Newfoundland who are presently living here or are expatriates of Newfoundland living elsewhere. A lot of them are modern stories, quite a few of them actually, and they are quite fascinating. I'm going to just run by a few of them as a teaser kind of thing to you. Some of the more fascinating stories in the collection. They're all fascinating, but these particular three I think probably really will pique your interest for sure. 1930s St. Pierre Miquelon, the Prohibition era, the love triangle between a Marystown girl who worked in St. Pierre at the time and a wine merchant's son who they had an affair, even though she was engaged. She was a fiancée of somebody else who worked in the Marystown shipyard. Subsequently, this resulted in trouble between the fiancé and the person she was involved with. The person she became involved with, who was the merchant's son, the wine merchant's son, a French wine merchant's son, he was killed accidentally in the fight which ensued between her fiancé and this guy. So many decades later, a couple, well, I won't tell you the full story. Let's just say that many decades later there was repercussions arising from this event in a paranormal vein. So we'll have to read the story to find out what happens, but it's quite an interesting, intriguing story. And there's the airport experience of these young guys in the 60s who just happened to meet at an airport terminal, and they were waiting for the flights to be called. One of them, his flight was called. He got on the plane, and the plane crashed. No survivors. The other guy, who was still sitting at the terminal, waiting for his flight, nothing happened to him. He got on he got on the flight and didn't know anything about what happened to the guy he had just met, his new friend, until he arrived at destination and found out that his new friend, along with all the passengers on that plane, had died in this terrible crash. And so many decades later, something started happening. Apparitions, phantoms, so on, etc. So this is another story. There's also the current one, which I should say relevant currently at the moment, because this Sunday marks the first anniversary of the Snowmageddon, the terrible storm we had in Newfoundland here last year. So, excuse me. This story, true story, involves a lady who feels that there was some kind of divine intervention during this storm last year that saved her. And it's a very, it's an intense story. It's a heartwarming story. So, given that the anniversary of it's Sunday, it's kind of timely. The story was sent to me by a lady a Newfoundland lady, anyway. That's just 3 of the samples of the stories in this collection. There's about 40 or 40 plus stories, and they range from some years back, although I think the majority of them are modern. So it will make I've been told that the modern stories are, people like to hear the modern stories, so I kind of went with that theme this time. Anyway, the book is published, and I kind of feel that it will do just as well as the other one, if not better. And that's saying something, because the other one is just being great. The sales have been incredible. So I hope you enjoy, and certainly when I get when the copies arrive, they should be here pretty soon. I just couldn't wait until I held it in my hand to tell you all about it. I wanted to tell you all about it anyway, because it is available everywhere. It's only a matter of going online and just, buying it, so or looking it up. So it's available everywhere. So I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's snowing here in Newfoundland. We were fortunate we didn't have any snow for a while, but we're getting it now. But hopefully it'll get nice after a while. So I wanted to tell you about my new book, and I hope you check it out. And this is the scribbler that I think I mentioned before, that I do all my writing. I write everything down, handwritten. This is one of the scribblers that contains most of the material in the new book. It's just a matter of transcribing it and getting an editor and so on and so forth. But I do most of my work written by hand. And I want to thank everybody for reading my books and checking out my books. I'm so pleased at the response to my books. And this is the 4th paranormal title that I've done. It's the 2nd volume of the True Stories collection, and from all accounts it's going to do quite well. Thank you so very much, and have a nice weekend. Bye.